Hi, it's Vanessa Isabella for Guitar Girl Magazine, and today we're here with Andy from Taylor, and he's going to give us an overview on some of their new products.
Hey there. So this guitar I'm holding, this one's a particularly exciting one that we're introducing here at the shop. Now, a few years ago, we started introducing what we call our V-Class brace architecture. It's a whole new way to build the guitar that offers a lot more dynamic range, longer sustain, and a dramatically improved intonation. Not by changing string compensation, but by changing the way the actual guitar vibrates and resonates with itself and with the notes we play. Now, put into the context of a 12-string guitar, that's a particularly unique piece because, I mean, we all know that 12-string guitars are hard to tune. You know, half the time you're tuning it, the other half the time it's out of tune, that kind of thing. Well, there's some physical reasons for that. One of them that strings don't really like to match each other in frequency. Now, the V-Class architecture helps to overcome that by the virtue of the way it moves. So what we end up with is a guitar that plays in far better tune than any 12-string we've really heard. In fact, it's almost, in some ways, it's almost more like a 6-string guitar with a lot of harmonic richness. It's a very different sort of voice. It's put into the context of our smallest grand concert body shape with a short scale and a 12-fret neck. So the entire instrument has a very approachable kind of feel. It's a real small package that you can really get around. So this is something that we're real thrilled to be introducing here at the show.
Sounds great. Wow. Yeah.
Thank you. Yeah, so this is one piece that we're real excited about. So this is another piece that we were introducing here at the show. We've been adapting and working through our V-Class idea on a lot of our El Cajon built models, including all the guitars in the grand concert body size now. What's very interesting to me is when I look at a guitar design, I don't simply want to make different versions or different price points or different decoration levels. I want each instrument to have a reason to live. I want to have a unique voice, a unique set of musical characteristics. Because when people play, their styles are as unique as their own fingerprints. You know, we all have different influences, different styles, different context, a different setting or environment that we're playing in, a different band, different set of repertoire. So I want instruments that all have really wonderful musical characteristics that are uniquely different from each other. So in this case, this is a 712 12-fret model, again built on our smaller grand concert body size. It has a tremendous amount of power for a small guitar, long sustain, but this incredibly rich, a real thick sound that benefits somebody who wants to play single notes. It's almost an orchestral sounding instrument. So this is a really unique piece that we're real proud of. It's a beautiful sounding little instrument, really interesting kind of intimate voice.
Very much so. Nice. Yeah. That's great.
So this guitar that I'm holding now is a Builder's Edition K24. Now when we first started introducing V-Class architecture, one of the flagship models that we did that with was this Builder's Edition K14. It has some really unique aspects because when I think about how I can make a guitar better as a builder, it falls into two categories. One is, can you make it sound better, or can you make it feel better? Because what we're after is a great musical playing experience. as listeners, what we hear is the relationship between a musician and the instrument. It's never just the guitar or just the player. It's those two elements together. So what I'm looking for is to make a really comfortable, relaxed, engaged playing experience. To achieve that, we've got this armrest here. It's really carefully chamfered off edge treatment. This unique contour cutaway where the entire side of the guitar is shaped to blend more seamlessly with the neck heel. So every aspect of this guitar is designed to make it comfortable and appealing to hold. In this case, with the K24 model, we've also adapted it to use a koa top, a solid koa top. Now that has an interesting sonic implication because whenever I use a hardwood top instead of, say, spruce or cedar or something more typical, the top takes just a few milliseconds longer to react to every note that I play. That has the effect of being like a natural compressor and shaving off the front, that initial explosive attack.
Yeah.
The sound that comes out of the guitar is ultra smooth as a result. It has great volume, great sustain, but has this like perfectly manicured, already EQ'd, naturally compressed sound. That means every single note has even sound pressure over the whole register, even response, to the degree that you almost can't hear a difference between the plain strings and wound strings even.
Warm sound.
Yeah, it's a real warm. But it makes me feel almost like it's an electric guitar in the way that every note responds in a similar way.
Sure.
So it already fits really well in front of a microphone or amplified on a stage or within the context of other musicians. It's a really unique voice.
It's very nice. Thank you so much. Yeah.
They're awesome.
So tell us a little bit about what you guys have cooking up next.
Well, for us, there's always more instruments coming because our joy and our purpose for making these instruments is to encourage musicians to pick it up and play or make that a better music-making experience. I mean, it's way too important to leave up to just the professionals. We want people to be playing music and welcoming that as part of their lifestyle. So to do that, we love building instruments that have a reason, have a purpose. So there are going to be all kinds of wonderful instruments, some that are a little more familiar, some that are less familiar, some that have never existed before. So we're always looking towards the future to see if we can do a better job than what we've already done.
Fantastic. Well, thank you for joining us today, Andy. Everything sounded great, and we're excited to see what you guys have coming up next.
Thanks for coming to visit us.
You're welcome.